My wife has been secretly running a TikTok account behind my back, making fun of our marriage and mocking me to millions of followers, so I'm divorcing her and suing for defamation so she is left with nothing. I, 35M, discovered something absolutely devastating about my wife Anna, 33F, last week. We've been married for 8 years, together for 10, and I thought we had a great relationship. We met at a tech conference where she was handling the marketing side of things. I still remember how she caught my attention by making a joke about Python during her presentation. It was refreshing to meet someone who could bridge the gap between tech and marketing. We hit it off immediately, and within 6 months, we were living together. Everyone said we were perfect for each other, the analytical programmer and the creative marketer, balancing each other out. I'm a software engineer at a major tech company, leading a team of developers working on cybersecurity solutions. The irony of that isn't lost on me now. Anna works, or I should say worked, as a marketing manager for a Fortune 500 company, pulling in a 6-figure salary. We both made good money, lived well below our means, and had been saving aggressively for our future. No kids yet, though we'd been planning to start trying next year. We'd even started meeting with fertility specialists since Anna had some concerns about her age, and I'd been researching the best school districts in our area. That's the kind of detailed planning we did for everything, or at least, I thought we did. Life was going exactly as planned. We had just bought our dream house in the suburbs last year, a beautiful 4-bedroom colonial that we were slowly renovating together. We had even converted one of the spare rooms into a nursery office combo, preparing for our plans to start a family while both working from home. Everything seemed perfect until my cousin sent me a TikTok video last Thursday. "Isn't this Anna?" She texted. "I think you need to see this." I clicked the link, and my whole world turned upside down. There was my wife, in our bedroom, doing one of those point-of-view videos mocking her boring tech husband. She was mimicking me typing on my laptop, making exaggerated nerdy faces, and captioned it "living with a human calculator be like." The video had over 2 million views. My hands were shaking as I went to her profile. The deeper I dug, the worse it got. She had been running this account for over a year, posting almost daily. What hit me hardest wasn't just the mockery, it was realizing how much effort she put into this. She had carefully edited videos, added trending music, even done sophisticated transitions. This wasn't just casual posting, this was a calculated campaign that she put serious time and creativity into. The same creativity I used to admire was now being used to humiliate me, with hundreds of videos making fun of our marriage, my job, my habits, everything. She had organized her content into different series, Tech Husband Tales where she'd mock my coding sessions, Living with a Human Calculator showcasing how I supposedly overcomplicated simple tasks, and the worst one, Marriage to a Robot where she'd film our intimate moments and add demeaning captions about my lack of emotional intelligence. She even had merchandise with cartoon versions of me looking confused at basic tasks, selling mugs and t-shirts with slogans like "My husband needs rebooting" and "Error 404, personality not found." Some videos showed her pretending to fall asleep while I talked about programming. Others mocked how I organized the dishwasher or fold laundry. She even filmed me without my knowledge while I was working from home, adding captions like "Watch my hubby malfunction" when I ask him about anything non-tech related. The worst part? She had 1.2 million followers. That's right, my wife had built a massive following by humiliating me online. She was making serious money for brand deals and sponsorships, all while portraying me as this pathetic, robotic nerd who she had to put up with. I felt sick to my stomach. These weren't just playful jokes between couples. She was actively mocking everything about me, from my career to my personality, for entertainment and profit. Some videos even had captions implying she had settled for me because I made good money. The comments were brutal, thousands of people laughing at my expense, calling me names, saying she deserved better. I spent the entire afternoon in a daze, rewatching videos, reading comments, trying to understand how the woman I love could do this. Each new video felt like a fresh betrayal. There was one where she filmed me making her breakfast in bed for our anniversary, but she'd edited it to make fun of how I measured the exact amount of butter like a robot. That breakfast had been a loving gesture. I'd woken up early to surprise her with her favorite foods. Now I realized she'd just seen it as content. I waited until she got home from work, trying to stay calm. I'd rehearsed what I wanted to say, trying to be rational despite feeling like my heart was being ripped down. When I confronted her, showing her the videos on my phone, she actually laughed. "Oh come on, it's just for fun. Everyone does relationship content nowadays. You should be happy, we're basically TikTok famous." I couldn't believe what I was hearing. When I told her how hurt and betrayed I felt, she got defensive. "You're being way too sensitive. It's just social media. Nobody takes it seriously. Plus, I'm making really good money from this. Why are you trying to ruin a good thing?" That's when I realized I didn't even know who I was married to anymore. The woman I loved had been secretly recording me, mocking me to millions of strangers, and profiting from my humiliation. When I asked her to take the videos down, she refused, saying she'd worked too hard to build her following. I spent that night pacing in our home office, looking at all the memories we'd built together. The wall of photos from our travels, had those trips just been content opportunities for her? The custom desk we'd built together during lockdown, now featured in multiple mocking videos about my obsessive organization. Even our wedding photo felt tainted. I remembered how she'd insisted on hiring an expensive videographer, claiming she wanted to capture every moment. Now I wondered if she'd been planning her social media empire even then. The next morning, I packed a bag and went to stay with my brother. I couldn't sleep in our bed knowing she'd probably filmed me there too. As I was leaving, I noticed her filming through the kitchen window. Even my departure was content for her. That was the moment I knew our marriage was truly over. She's been blowing up my phone, alternating between angry messages about how I'm overreacting and tearful apologies saying she'll delete everything. But the damage is done. Looking at her now, I don't see the woman I fell in love with. I see a stranger who values social media fame over our marriage, who could smile to my face while mocking me to millions. Every loving moment we shared is now tainted. Was she already planning how to turn it into content? Was she secretly filming when I cried at my dad's funeral last year? When I got my promotion? When we were talking about starting a family? I've already contacted a divorce lawyer and am looking into legal action for filming me without consent and defamation. My lawyer was horrified when I showed her the videos. Apparently cases like this are becoming more common as people sacrifice their relationships for social media fame. Update 1. It's been a week since I moved out, and things have gotten even crazier.